Hey guys, so today I'm here to review the new Ratchet and Clank movie that has recently came out actually today in United States, North America. Alright, so it's time to get reviewing with this video game based movie. Let's get started. Alright, so let's get started with the characters. The characters in the movie normal characters from the original game, such as Ratchet himself, voiced by James Arnold Taylor, Clank, voiced by David Kay, Captain Quark, voiced by Jim Ward, and new characters, including, let's see, Cora, voiced by Bella Thorne, Alaris, voiced by Rosario Dawson, and let's see. We also have Sylvester Stallone playing Victor Von Ion. Now, in terms of how they do in the movie, I do have to say that James Arnold Taylor did a great job voicing Ratchet in this movie. I'm very impressed with his voice in the movie, and honestly, I actually liked the voice of Ratchet more than Bella Thorne, or no offense to her or to Sylvester Stallone, but I really do think they hit it spot on with him. So yeah, that's about it for the characters. We should get started with the next part of the video. So it's time to start talking about the jokes in the movie, as many people have thought that they might be too corny. Now, here's what I'm going to say about the jokes. Yes, there were maybe probably two jokes that I thought were a little corny. I laughed a good amount of the time. It wasn't really corny. It wasn't too many jokes. It wasn't too little jokes. I think it was spot on with the jokes, except for maybe one or two which was kind of unnecessary. I was pretty pleased with the jokes. In the movie, most of the jokes were actually very comical, and most of the jokes were comical. Two of them were, kind of like, okay, no, not very funny. So let's keep going with this review. Now it's time to talk about the good old story in movies. Yes, it's time to start the movie. Everyone's in theaters, everyone's going to see it, but they're all wondering, what's the story going to be like? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Well, my answer is it's good. It's not amazingly perfect, but it's a great story. It's great. It's not bad. It's not good. It's great. It's not awesome. It's a pretty good story, all right? Don't go in there expecting a bad story, because you're expecting a good story. Don't worry about the story. It's a good story. Now it's time to go to the overall thought of the movie. Let's just say the movie is not probably, the best video game movie, no question. It's a very good movie. The audience enjoyed it. I'm going to say it's well worth the price of admission of getting in. I would say that the characters are great, the jokes are good, the story's great. It shows a moral lesson at the end too. There's even an epilogue after the credits. It's really cool. Any fans, I think you should check that out. Stay after the credits. It's a very good movie. I don't know about a sequel. A sequel might be good, but I don't know. I think they should just leave it and end off with a good mark, because this was a good movie. I highly recommend go seeing it, and I know Rotten Tomatoes gave it not a very good score. Well, here's my thing: don't trust that. That's not good. I would honestly give this movie a 9.5, no, a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10 maybe. This was a really good movie. I am very impressed with this movie. They put in 3 years of hard work, I've heard, into this movie. I am very well pleased with this movie. Anyways, yes, go see Ratchet and Clank. It is a great movie. Don't I actually enjoyed this movie more than Zootopia. And I know many people are going to be like, "What?" I actually was more fond of this than Zootopia. I actually thought Zootopia was more cheesy than this. So, Ratchet and Clank, in my opinion, gets a 9.5 out of 10. Maybe, actually, I would say between a 9 and a 9.5. I know I sound very specific, but let's go with a 9 out of 10. I highly recommend going to see this. Thank you guys, and don't forget to subscribe and like.